Welcome back to the channel. Hey, what we're up to today is hooking up the disc to the pony tractor, and we're going to go over and give the buckwheat field another disking. So stick with me, I'll show you how this connects, and then we'll get at it and show you what the pony can do. The way this works is there is a hook connector there on the tongue of the implements for pony tractors, and then when we go up here you'll see a hole. That's where the tongue connects up front, and where obviously the majority of the pulling power comes from, or all of it actually. Then when you come back to the back, you've got these arms right here on either side that are controlled by, in my case, the Armstrong lever. Otherwise the hydraulic ponies would have, those arms are same thing, controlled by a hydraulic cylinder, and they connect to these guys. So that's your obviously that's your lift. So your lift and pull are there. So although it's not a 3-point hitch, it is hitched at 3 points. So we'll get it connected up and show you how that works, and then we'll get going. Yeah, the disc itself is all connected, and then the lift is like that. So there are springs on here that give you some assist on the lift, and it kind of flips over center at some point when you want to get it as tall as it can go. I've got this all greased and so forth, so we are ready to do some tillage. But I'll show you a few other things about it. There's some neat little things about this disc. Well, one thing people always wonder, like, what are the levers for? There's, you have levers, and there's actually 4 on here, and I'll show you each one. So this first one here is to adjust the angle of the disc. So you can, adjust your, for a more aggressive cut or less aggressive cut. So you can adjust your disc that way. Now the second big lever is for how it's centered. So I can throw dirt away from the center or more into the center, depending on where I set this lever. So that raises, hopefully you can see that, yeah. So that's all the way down. And all the way up. So it just lets you shape the ground you're working. So we're going to set that kind of in a neutral position, maybe one up, and we're going to set it kind of in the mid aggressive area. So and then you have 2 other levers, one on each side, and that is going to be just an adjustment for your disc scrapers. Now, why they felt an adjustment for the disc scrapers was a good idea, I don't know, but you can adjust them and so forth. I think they're fine where they're set for us right now. So anyway, that's all the controls you have on the Massey-Harris pony disc. Let's go put it to use. Run it in second. This end of the field's pretty rocky. I picked a bunch up. I'd say she's running pretty good, you know? Just about right. Ground's working nicely. We had about a third of an inch of rain yesterday. Alright, we got a malfunction. A cotter pin that's gone missing. I don't have one with me. So this may be the end of the disking for the day. I'll go get one and we'll go from there. It is the next day and we made our repair. That was the biggest cotter pin I had. I really need a little bit bigger one, but it'll work for now. Unfortunately, I did bend my rod here on the left side a little bit. I was making a curve, but we can get that straightened out. It'll get us through this little patch. So anyway, you know, it's been doing a pretty decent job. I'm going to leave it set as it is at the moment, and then once I get this pass done, I'll probably set it to be a little less aggressive and hit it again just in the interest of smoothing things out a little bit. So let's get going. But you know, when you consider what I started with here back in July, if you go back there, you know, it's looking pretty good. So next step on the field will be harrow it and level it up a little bit, get rid of some of these ridges, and then we'll put some clover down on it and let it go from there. The little pony's work is done, and not too bad of a job of it as actually as well. So you know, it's fun getting those little tractors out and exercising them a little bit, putting them to use. I'm glad I have some of the implements for this little guy, and you know, not bad. Not the fastest job ever, but not bad. It's actually perfect for the size of field I'm working with in many ways. If you like this kind of content, give me a like. I would appreciate it very much.